Hello everyone, welcome to the channel SAP by Neeraj Dikshit. So I'm working in SAP since last 15 years with versatile industries and multiple SAP versions. I've worked like 4.0, 4.6C and then 6.0 ECC versions. So the aim of this channel is to help people who are SAP consultants or maybe the learners. Hmm. However, consultants are normally, always learners as this is ongoing process. Okay, so I have chosen very interesting and very latest and most awaiting topic in SAP solution, which was not available in ECC versions. Even in ECC 6.0, it was not there. Here I am going to talk about the new solution which comes with S4 HANA, SAP S4 HANA, and the name of the solution is segmentation. Okay, so I believe this solution will change the game of SAP. Okay, if it is implemented, and explored in a very, proper manner. So this is very good solution for many industries. Okay, so let's start. Hmm? So uh, before talking about any new technology or any new solution, however it is a SAP or any other tool, so the very first thing which comes in my mind, or maybe it will come in your minds as well, why this solution is required. Okay, what was the problem? Why people need this, huh? So, before talking about the segmentation solution, we will try to understand what was the problem with the business. Why just so we could understand about the usability of segmentation. So let's come to problem statement, huh? So the problem was actually with life sciences, especially it was with life sciences business along with pharma industries because they were facing challenges why because the product was like they need the certifications and FDA approvals, so those kind of as well as they need this origin of raw material, which raw material is being used and what is the origin of that. So those kind of stuff was required for pharma and life sciences industries. So in the previous versions, this was managed anyhow. This was managed. Some of the organization they were handling it via custom solutions, and some of the organizations they were creating multiple material codes. Huh? And some of the organizations they had some other legacy systems. So there they were, handling this all the stuff. Then it was coming to SAP. So like that. So these all the solutions were working to the industries for sure, but because custom solution and multiple if you have multiple data custom solution or legacies multiple legacy systems, in that case they were facing many problems, many errors, and people were resolving the errors, and so there were the problem were behind on that. Okay, so that is the problem. That was the basic problem which was coming in earlier versions. So, how those problems is being resolved as a new solution, which is called segmentation. So, those the very first thing is like this segment just to inform you about in which version of S4 HANA it is available. So, This was actually introduced as a part of 1709 release, but it is finally available after 1809. So I have tried, I know many of the cases in the latest version 1909. So maybe some more versions are SAP is planning to release, like 2020, or maybe 2021 is also coming. Uh, so, mm, in that maybe they will improve so many things related to segmentation. So the problem statement, all the things like which I mentioned in a statement, most of the things are handled in this solution. So as a solution, SAP proposed segmentation, and segmentation we can split in a two part. One is requirement and another is stock. That's it. Okay, the requirement and stock. Only two things can be handled. It will be managed rest of the things automatically. So and the segmentation is jointly working with the material as well as a batch management as well, and batch will be at a material level. So then this will be handled. So let's say for normally for pharma or this kind of industry, uh, or we have a batch management. So in between we will enable segmentation just to extend the availability of rest of the fields, rest of the attributes I will say, which is the right word, huh? So however, one more informative part is this solution was available in ECC versions as well, but this was only for retail industry. So retail industry this can be leveraged. However, rest of the supply chain processes it was not available. So it was maybe extension or whatever I will say to supply chain. Now they have done it. Okay. So the application in life sciences, we have normally these are the things you normally hear from your clients, which are in life sciences industry, like country of what is the country of origin. Okay, what is the shelf life? Okay, remaining shelf life. Sometimes customer need some fixed shelf life. At least there is some specific requirement. If I need this product, so there should be 2 months or 6 months expiry should be there. Shelf life of the product shop supposed to be there. So those kind of stuff we can handle it. FDA regulatory approvals are also there. Okay, API commitments is there that we can handle it. If you have some API, materials, so those can also be handled in it. Okay, so the basic benefits are the regulatory approval planning, shelf life that already we have covered in application side, and the batches selection of the batches, finished good based on country level. Let's say if you have one batch, okay, and supposed to be delivered to US, and the same batch, uh, it is not a same batch actually, but it would be different batch but same material can be delivered to some other country. Okay, so those kind of things can be mm, uh, captured. I mean, the country specific things within a batches can be captured as a requirement segment and a stock segment into SAP S4 HANA. So shipment pack of considering shelf life. This is a very important feature. Like if some which is related to the customer. If customer need some specific expiry of the product, so that so that can be handled before the shipment. You can deliver the product whatever is required from the customer side. So optimizing a stock for sure. If you are producing the product with respect to segmentation, you are going to optimize your stock. Okay, right? Because you are producing the exact stock for the country, or maybe country can be, or maybe let's say if you are producing some material, it is same material for US or China. So you can have a different segmentation. One will be applicable for US, another will be applicable for China. So you can properly, distinguish these two stocks in between. You cannot material, however, material is same, but you can produce what is required for US. You can produce what is whatever quantity is required for China, and accordingly you can deliver it to the customers or countries. For sure, this is also a very important thing. The number of products and product complexity is also being handled, and it is being optimized in this solution. And now people from the business side do not need to create multiple products, and they have a single product. And physically also the product is same, but only the characteristics will be different, or the supplying or delivering thing will be different. So that can also be maintained here. So at a high level, if you see, the segmentation is extended to purchase order processing. However, it is PR, PO, PIR, IR, everything. And production planning side also MRP. um, it is extended to MRP. However, in MRP side, it is available only for MRP, which is MRP live actually. Classic MRP it is not available. So segmentation in BOM, routing, production order, and batch determination completely we can use it. Like in a BOM, you can have segmentation at a header level, but in a routing, you can have a component level, and order also you can split it in multiple ways. So all these things I will be explaining. Right now, I'm explaining it at a high level, so just to understand you guys. At a high level what is segmentation in S4HANA. Later I will be showing this in SAP also how to handle this all. So here it is available in a QM side also, it is extended. IM and WM it is available. However, for EWM it is not being available as of now in these versions. Maybe in next versions SAP is planning to extend it to EWM as well. For sales order, sales side also it is well being implemented, and you can have it from sales order, inquiries, quotation, contracts, and it is being extended to AATP as well. If you have something, if you have a requirement of some specific requirement segment, you can plan it with AATP. It's not a normal ATP, it's a AATP. You can use it, you can plan it, you can check it availability before you know okay. So products costing side also it is being extended. However, if you want to run your product costing, so in that case you must have a split valuation, and then you can leverage this functionality, and you can evaluate the product cost at a segment level. Limitations. Let's talk about something on limitations as well, because this is there's some limitations is also there. Just to keep in mind before we start. The limitations is safety stock is supported only at a default segment level. Okay. Let's say if somebody is saying I have one material, okay, and there is some safety stock I want to maintain it, so that is not directly supported for segmentation. Okay, there should be, let's say, if you have some safety stock that is applicable for material, but material have multiple requirement segments. So right now there is no way, or SAP do not understand which requirement segment is applicable for that safety stock. Okay, so that's why that functionality is not being, properly it is not actually available as of now. So but you can make it a default stock segment only. It is available at defaulting side only. If you want to maintain something default, so it can be done. And MRP, this is already I have told, it is available at MRP Live. Our classic MRP is not being supported. And another limitations are S4HANA is not supported, and it's partially supported in quality management, I will say. Production planning, PPDS, it is not being supported if you have multiple requirement segments. It is not being properly, it is not properly, it is not supporting completely to PPDS. It is not being flowed to PPDS. So the communication is not, fine over there. Process order, it is completely missing. Demand DDMRP, it is missing. PMRP, it is not there. Segmentation and strategy are not considered in EWM, that already I have told. And SPP side also, it is not available. So there are few limitations also we need to cover, understand before starting the segmentation functionality. For from quality side, it is available, like you can leverage this in quality management, so you can have, segment field is there, but some of the places it is missing. So it is under process, I will say. Partially it is available, but in future versions you will see this functionality available for sure in quality management. But from PPDS side, I'm not sure SAP is planning to extend it, because there's a, another tool which is being proposed by SAP to be used for planning, for better planning and detailed scheduling. And PPDS is a inbuilt functionality which will come with S4HANA. And IBP is a tool SAP is planning uh, to use this segmentation functionality as well, because IBP is the future functionality of planning, which is being proposed to be, or and recommended to use for the client. So this is all from segmentation perspective. So I will close this video. Thank you for watching. All the one thing I will mention here, in my next video, I will show this uh, all. I will not say all, but some of the functionalities, because I want to create small videos that is, easy to listen and understand things. So in my next videos, I will create one scenarios in SAP. Maybe I will start from a production side, and then we'll go to the, rest of the things we will understand, like procurement side, how it works, and then sales side, how it works, then costing side, how it works. Okay, so thank you for watching. Thank you. Bye.